Yo, Raiden, isn't it crazy how Sketch has gotten so popular so quick? Like I know the people who are watching don't really know who Sketch is, but it's this streamer who just does some weird stuff and acts like he's pretty stupid. But
Mhm.
it's not his real personality. He just got so big out of nowhere.
It's a big character though. It's like Jinxie. Jinxie does act like that in real life. I
Yeah,
mean,
but I don't know. I feel like, do you think it's an act or do you think that's actual?
it's definitely an act. Like I think it's like there's no way that's actually him. Like how you like going around the town and everything. Like how you going around and like okay brother, Tuesday Tuesday. Like there's no way like he created that character. He's making money. Like he's making so much money on it. He's like
He
a top
is.
5 streamer right now. Like he's gonna win like streamer a year or something. He's way better than like I would say he's way better than like people like Kai Cenat or like Jinxie. And I don't even watch streaming like that. So
He's just enjoyable to watch because people watch like Jinxie. He used to be super fun to watch, and then he slowly got boring.
mhm.
But he said in a podcast one time, he said he hates when people say that he changed because he had to change. Because if he
Right.
kept doing the same thing, then I feel like people would stop watching him because he'd be boring. But Sketch just has his own personality, and he's at the peak of his career where he's so funny and it's new to everybody. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah, I mean, Sketch is gonna get to that point in his like career when you're gonna have to change something. Like he's gonna lose following, he's gonna lose all these viewers. Like you're gonna have to like change something about your personality. But right now, like he's on top of the world. Like you could ask, like we were in the mall today, and our cashier knew what's up, brother. Like everyone knows what it is. You could go to a random person in the street and go, "What's up, brother?" and they know who you know what they're like. They know what you're talking about. Like it's insane. It's a universal thing. Like it's like unimaginable.
What other universal stuff is out there that if you say something, people will know exactly what you're talking about?
I mean, first thing that comes to mind is like getting something and throwing like a trash can, like Kobe, yell Kobe out loud. But like I can't really think of anything.
Have you
Like
ever shot into a trash can and missed and yelled Kobe? Just be disrespectful.
that's just that's insane, bro.
Never done that.
He's dead, bro. Like you can't like really like you can't really say it now. Like maybe before, but like he's been dead for like the past 4 years. Like R.I.P.
4 years? Shit.
Yeah, it's been 4 years.
Damn. It's been a while. We're already going to college right now.
Like
That's nuts.
when you think about it, in 4 months from now, we're both gonna be starting our first semester in college.
Those 2024 students out there who graduate high school in 2024, time flew. It's crazy. It feels like it was yesterday that I was in ninth grade or 10th grade with a whole group of friends. And now I ended my senior year, which I'm ending. I got 3 friends,
Mhm.
4 friends. And if you relate to that, like, did you have a crazy friend group and you just cut down a lot as well?
Well, like I would say it's the complete opposite. Like I barely talked to anyone my first 2 years of high school because I had a lot of anxiety and everything. Like I barely talked to anyone, and I was afraid to, but now I'm at school and I don't really care anymore. It's my senior year. I try to talk to everyone like I know, and sometimes it can be annoying, but I don't really care. Like I know a lot of people at my school now. I wouldn't say I'm a popular kid, but I know a lot of people and I'm friends with everyone.
And
And it's
what made you come out of your comfort zone through the years?
I think time, because during COVID, I was like, I would never leave my room. I was one of those kids that was playing video games every day, and it was like, I think that's the most horrible thing you could do as a person. Sit in your room all day, no sunlight, playing Call of Duty, playing Fortnite. Like that's just like you're not living life. You might think you're living life during the time. That's what I thought. You might think you're having all this fun, and you're not. You're like not exploring the world. Like you're not going new places. You're not meeting new people. Like you need to like leave. I would say like biggest advice to other people is
Yeah.
leaving your comfort zone. Like if you leave your comfort zone, like it will be very like beneficial for you. It's one of the best things that happened to me. So yeah.
And what would your advice be to help people leave their comfort zone?
Um just do it. Nike right there. Like, don't be afraid. Like, change is change. I mean, 4 years ago, I wouldn't be like, I would say,
4 years ago, you would not be talking right
I
now.
would not be talking in a mic with a video on me. Like, I wouldn't know. I would be in the corner of the room with my AirPods in listening to music. And Tanner knows that. Like, I would be like in the corner. Like, it would be insane. Like, I would be like, I would never do that. And I'm at school now, and I'm one of the like main contributors to like radio at my school. And I'm doing like, I would think I'm a totally new person from when I was in 9th or 10th grade.
Were you depressed when you were in 9th and 10th grade? Would you say?
I would say it was like, maybe you could say that as like a definition, but like I was mainly uncomfortable with like everything because I didn't like know what was normal. Like I was just not there. And then I got more and more and more comfortable with with people and things, and it felt natural. At some point, it was like, why care? And then why care about this anxiety that's been roaming over my head for like the past like all these years? And then just do like, what's the point anymore? Just do it.
And what made you anxious? Was it school or just your
Um,
mind?
I think it was just, I don't know, my mind, I guess. I mean, I couldn't really tell you. It was just the whole like thing. Like 8th grade, I was this happy go getting person. Like I would be everywhere, like how I am now. And then 9th grade, I stayed in my house. I wouldn't say like, I'm probably exaggerating, but I would be in my house literally all day, like playing video games. And that just like what that does to a person is just like, you go from like this person that is like everywhere.
Was it COVID that did that, you think?
Yeah, I would say it's COVID. I mean, like everyone was like masks on and everything. Everyone was in their homes,
But
quarantine.
some of those games, you can't blame people for staying inside. Like 2K20.
2K20 was lit though. Like same with Modern Warfare, Warzone. I mean, I still
do you think all the best games came out in 2K20, or we perceived them as really good because we were all locked down inside?
I think it's both. I think I wouldn't say developers had more time to produce good games, but I would say that people had more time to like enhance their skills and like get comfortable with it. And like people act like a Warzone and Fortnite and like 2K. All those games were like popular. Like you knew everyone was playing them at the time. It was insane. But so now like I barely play video games more. The only like game I play is Madden.
Well,
but
that's it. Just Madden.
Just Madden. Just
you
Madden.
play FIFA.
What do you mean, bro? That's racist, dog. Just because I'm Hispanic, huh?
I'm just playing. Do you like FIFA?
No, I don't play. Come on now, come on.
But I still play 2K20. It's been 4 years and I still play the same 2K game.
We've been playing 2K20 since 2019, since it came out.
Crazy.
And I remember we used to play 2K19 every day when we came home from school.
Were you for lockdown? Was your family really strict about it, and you just stayed inside, or did you have a little bit of freedom?
I wouldn't say. I mean, I didn't really have a lot of out of school friends. Like there was like no like there was you, but I wasn't like really talking to you during lockdown, and I was just closeted as a person. I didn't really want to talk to people like at the time because I thought being in my room all day was a good thing, which now I like.
And how did you think that was a good thing?
I don't know, because I loved. I mean, I was addicted to that stuff. It was really bad.
Did you talk to people online, your Discord friends and stuff?
I never used Discord, but I knew a lot of people from school that I used to play video games with, and a lot of people used to play video games during like COVID quarantine during school.
Yeah,
and it was insane. I had like a party full of people.
And then they all, after quarantine ended, they all got off and started going back to talking in person. You stayed inside and just kept playing.
I mean, I think it's kind of my fault because they started like having students at school during my 9th grade year, and I decided not to.
Go?
I didn't go.
I mean, I can't blame you. I took advantage of Zoom. I had to stay inside and do Zoom.
You'd be cheating? You were on Quizlet and all that?
Well, Quizlet's not cheating. That's
What do you
just
mean? What do you mean?
Quizlet's.
Be
How's
using the
Quizlet
test.
cheating?
Well, you can get the answers on the test.
I guess so. But now there's AI, and you
I've
just use that.
used ChatGPT like 2 times, and it's like I've never used it like that. Like
Well, you
I
gotta know
know
how. You gotta know how to use it. Right?
I know people that use it on everything. Like they would get a homework assignment, and they'll get a homework assignment and be like, first they don't even like try on it. They're really like, let me use ChatGPT on it. I'm not wasting my time. Like I will try my hardest to do something, and if it's my last resort, I'll cheat.
So I got asked this question today. It was last period. We had a little assembly,
Mm-hmm.
and our teacher was asking us, is this question a research or is it a myth? It was, now that AI and all this technology is getting so popular, do you have to memorize things anymore? Like, is memorization just going to be gone, or will you still have to memorize stuff? Well, not research or myth. Just what's your opinion on that?
Well, I think you need to memorize everything. Like I think
I know, but like, can you just look it up? Like, what can't you look up that you can
let's say you in a
memorize?
conversation with your dad and you're like, you know, blah blah blah, this happened, and then I need to memorize that. You're gonna go on your phone, look up Google, look up chat, type in Chat GPT, and you're gonna type out that question while you're at the dinner table talking to your dad.
Fuck yeah, I'm joking.
Like
No,
you
but
need to
that
memorize
was
it.
my argument was that I said, what if I need to remember my parents' birthday? How am I going to put
That's
that in
true.
AI, or how am I going to put that in Google? Unless my
Mhm.
parents are famous. But yeah, that was my argument.
I mean, remembering good stuff like your first birthday. I mean, you don't remember your first birthday. What am I saying? Like your sixth birthday. Like
What do you do on your 6th birthday?
I got a skateboard on my sixth birthday. I remember that.
You
I had
remember
a
that?
Batman themed birthday party.
I remember that shit.
That
Yeah.
was amazing, bro. I remember that. I still have a picture of it right next, like, because I had like a whole Batman mascot and everything. That was amazing.
Did you know I learned today that Heath Ledger, the guy who played Joker in Dark Knight, killed himself because he overdosed because he put himself in that Joker role
Well,
or
yeah,
something like that?
he always had a hard time like sleeping and everything because I think he had some mental problems, but it wasn't like a big issue.
He
But
died
then
young. He died when he
he
was
died
20
really
something.
young, and he was an amazing actor. Like he there was like a story that he locked himself in like a room for like a
Yeah,
month.
and wrote a diary or something like that.
He was the Joker for a month. Like it wasn't Heath Ledger, right?
Yeah.
Playing the Joker. It was the Joker playing the Joker. It wasn't like a role. Like he took that seriously.
Yeah.
And yeah, he mixed like a couple drugs up. It was by accident. I don't think it was on purpose, but he was going through a hard time at the time.
He overdosed on accident. You don't think he was trying to
I don't
overdose?
think he was trying to overdose.
So what was he trying to do? Just play around, see what he could
Trying to go to
swallow?
sleep. Yeah, he was in pain, you know. It's
Hmm.
sad that he died before the movie came out and he got an Oscar for the movie.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm just learning all about this stuff now because me, my teacher, and this other kid in my class, we were just talking about the best movies of all time, the best actors of all
That's
time.
my favorite movie of all time, The Dark Knight.
My favorite movie of all time is Remember Me. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's with Robert Pattinson. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I've never seen it, but
He's a great actor, Robert Pattinson,
now
the
he's
new
Batman.
Batman. Yeah, but I know this is you're not gonna like this opinion, but I like the new Joker better than the old one. The one that came out in, was it 2020 or 2021?
More than the 2008 version or
2005.
2008.
It was 2008.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't. I feel like that made Joker look so real. It showed his whole backstory. But I feel like if Heath Ledger played that Joker, he would do a great job as well.
I
It's
would say
just
that, yeah.
this Joker made you feel like you were him. You know what I mean? And when a movie makes you feel like you're in the movie, it just has such a big power on their audience.
I think the 2019 version like focuses on his mental illness more than like actually fighting Batman. Like everyone thinks like it's a Batman villain. Like his whole job is like to plant bombs, blow up the city, and like just cause chaos.
But
But like,
he had issues.
he had issues. It wasn't like there was Batman wasn't even the movie. Like, it was a whole like, I think it changed people's perspective on like the Joker and everything. Like, it was like Into the Spider-Verse, like people don't know Spot like that because Spot wasn't a character before that. It was in like one comic, and now everyone knows him as this like big like villain in one of the best animated movies ever.
So I'm gonna name some villains, and you say if they were broken or if they were actually evil. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will start off with Joker since we're already talking about Joker.
It depends which version, but I would say the new one is broken. But like,
You think the other one's just evil?
the other one's just like, let me blow up a hospital for fun. Like, some of them, like, it's based on the story and the director that does it and the writer. Like, I mean, you could say the Joker is like evil.
I think the Joker is just broken. He had an illness,
Mhm.
and it's kind of like nowadays people have illness and people just are freaked out about those people,
Right.
but they really need help and they don't know how to express it. Like in that scene when he was in the bus and he gave that woman his card when he was acting all weird,
Mhm.
she was just afraid. Like she didn't know what to do.
Mhm.
So I think that he was just broken because he had really nobody to help him, and everybody just made fun of him and laughed at him.
Right.
Darth Vader. Or
That man's
Anakin.
broken.
That
man
man's
is
broken.
That is the definition of broken. He is, bro. That is manipulation at its finest. Like, that story is the like definition of a broken man. He did all of that because of Padme, thinking she was gonna die, and then he advertently caused her death. So
It was really sad. He tried so hard to stop her from dying, and then he was the cause of her death.
mhm.
It's just crazy. And nobody trusted him.
Right.
Nobody. Like the whole time, he always trying to save. He tried to save his mom. He tried to save Padme, but nobody trusted him. Nobody would let him do anything. So then the only person that really trusted him was Palpatine, but Palpatine was trying to take him over.
The whole time.
So now, since we're on this topic, do you think Palpatine was evil or he was broken?
Oh no, straight evil. You know,
Palpatine's straight evil.
straight evil. No, there's no reason for him to be doing that. He just has the dog in him. Like that is insane. There's no reason for him to be like, yeah, I'm gonna kill all these people. He started a war between he was on both sides. He killed billions of people. Like, he didn't care.
We're such nerds.
Bro, I love Star Wars. Like, you put me on a Star Wars subject for like
Well, when you tell a girl you love Star Wars, how do they react?
it depends on the girl, you know.
What do you mean?
Some girls love Star Wars. Some people think it's nerdy. Like,
if I get called nerdy for liking Star Wars,
it's over. That's a
I
red
love
flag.
it. I love it. I don't give
No,
a
it's a
fuck
red
about
flag.
Fuck them. Star Wars is the best.
I want a girl that likes Star Wars.
Well, 1 through 6 movies are the best. After
Okay.
that,
It's horrible.
Ray in them.
Random.
That's bad.
Ray Skywalker right there, you know.
Yeah, I do not like those movies.
She's ass.
What's the worst movie of all time?
The worst movie of all time?
Yeah.
I can't really think of that on the top of my head, but I would say the worst experience I had in a movie theater.
About to get some haters right here. Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
So you're
Ferrari.
Ferrari was horrible.
Ferrari
I think it
was
was
ass.
horrible. But others are like Fast and Furious. I know people love those movies. I mean, I love the first like 5.
Used to love them, and then when they started going to space and
Mhm.
shit, yeah,
it was still cool and everything. And then like there was like a new Wonder Woman movie that came out, and I watched it with my mom.
was it good?
Horrible.
Horrible.
It was like, it was that bad. It was
the
horrible.
same actress.
It was. I think her name's like Gal Gadot or something like that.
Yeah, that's my old friend's aunt.
Yeah, that movie was horrible. That's probably the worst movie I've watched in theaters. Same with Ferrari. Ferrari, the whole entire time, I was like, what am I
Ferrari
watching?
sucked.
Nicole.
But then we watched for Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford vs. Ferrari is an
after.
amazing movie.
Amazing.
It is. That's a movie.
What's his name? Christian Bale is one of the best actors of all time.
Top 5, in my opinion.
Top 5.
Top 5.
I don't know enough about acting to give a top 5 list, but yeah, he's in the top 5.
Mm.
He's in there. Jim Carrey. Jim
Mhm.
Carrey's up there. I don't know all the hype about Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt in them. I don't know.
I think I just had this conversation with my teacher like a week ago or something, and it was like, do you think Brad Pitt's like an overrated actor? Like people like, let's say he didn't have those looks, like, do you think he's like that?
I mean,
type
he's
of
not
actor?
even like crazy good looking. I don't think so.
Okay, what do you think
He
about
he might have used to be, probably when he was younger.
I don't really know about that. Like,
Because wasn't Fight Club supposed to be this crazy good movie? It wasn't even that good. I mean, I didn't think it was that. I'm probably
I
gonna get
never
hate for
watched
saying
it.
that, but you never watched Fight Club? It's just, I guess for me, it was hard to keep up. It was hard to pay attention to it.
Oh, you never got through Oppenheimer, right?
Oppenheimer. I
I
cannot.
love that movie.
I couldn't, dude. I keep stopping at the same fucking point.
Bro, that movie's phenomenal. Like, almost everything about the movie is like,
Yeah, that movie's pretty good. I like literally couldn't get there. I almost fell asleep the whole entire time.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you into science and shit?
I'm not really, no. Nope.
Do you like the Elvis movie?
I never watched it.
We gotta have a movie marathon day.
You need to watch Dune, dog.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fuck.
That movie, no, the first movie I would say is like, if you're not into the story and everything, like, I think a Star Wars fan would be like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But if you're not into like story development and everything like that, you're gonna be like, that's boring. But the second movie is like when you really pick it up and you're like, damn, made something right here. It's like the top 5 sci-fi movie ever, in my opinion.
How do you feel being on a podcast?
It's been a while. I've been in the background a few times when this first started. I made an appearance with, I think, my feet one time, laying down on this couch right here, you know. That was like in November. Go back to that. Those OG viewers know.
Yeah, it's really crazy how much you've grown these past years.
Mm-hmm. Well, I appreciate it. I mean, I think high school, I've always been told high school is like that growing period when you become like, you don't become an adult. I think that's college right there, but it's like you become the base of what you're going to become later in life. Like new traits, first girlfriend, first crush, like all of that. I mean, girlfriend in middle school, like that ain't happened, dog. You're not having a girlfriend through middle school,
Bro,
high school, and college.
I had a girlfriend in middle school for 3 days. I literally walked by her in the halls and we like just didn't hug her. I think we gave each other a high five. I think that was about it.
That's a good relationship right there. But like,
yeah.
I think high school is like the 4 years of doing everything the first time. And I think it's the like 4 years where you can make a mistake and you can learn on everything. Like you have 4 years, like 4 years to experiment with. And then you get to college, and college is a whole new environment. Like,
Isn't college for experimenting too?
I mean, yeah, but college is like high school's here, and then college is all the way up on the roof. Like, college is like you could do acid. Like, who cares?
Whoa,
like,
whoa, buddy.
I'm not saying I'm doing it. I'm just saying like.
First thing you said was acid. That's a little worrying to me.
Whoa.
What are you planning on doing in college?
I'm not doing anything. But like I said, you could do anything in college. I mean, especially if you move away, like you have no supervision. Like you could become a totally different like person.
I don't know. That was my goal. I'm happy I'm going away from home, but not too far away from home. Where I really hope that I don't run into anybody. I don't know. I just want to. Not anybody. Don't mean it like that. But I just want to really have a fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's what college is for. Nobody's judging you. Nobody knows you. You can make a whole new title for yourself.
Right.
And because in middle school, you change so much, and in college, there's that first impression that you can make of yourself. You could be fake and make yourself seem super confident in someone you're not, or you could be real and just because a lot of people in college, I feel like or in high school too, they go into the wrong groups. Like I know someone who's trying to be someone he's not, and it's very sad seeing him like that, because I know it's just sad because he seems depressed and he just doesn't know what group he fits in. Yeah.
I just had this would be like a whole like side conversation or everything, but I just had an AP exam, not an AP exam, but I had an AP practice test on like the prompt was like it was a quote like community is like vital, like community, like having people around you is one of the best parts to like growing as a person.
A lot of likes in that quote.
A lot of likes. like but I mean it wasn't my quote. It was a quote from like a professor at some school back in 2002, but like that's
what's the best quote you ever heard?
I don't know.
You know, I keep notes of all the quotes I've ever heard.
And you have like 100 quotes on your phone, and you post on your story once in a while. But if you have a right like group of people around you, it's like a really good thing.
Hey, Raiden, what's light without dark?
I don't know. What are you rizzing me up right now?
No, it's an actual quote. What's light without dark? Like, how do you know when you're your happiest when you haven't been through something really, really hard? You know what I mean? Because the dark is a struggle. And what's light if you just stay in the light the whole entire time? Did I explain that right?
Yeah, you explained it.
Yeah.
Right. I think you did.
It's a good quote. I like it. So we did a quick podcast while we're waiting for our DoorDash, or our DoorDash is here. So we're going to finish up. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast, Raiden. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you soon. Maybe we'll do a little one with me and you every month. Midnight podcast.
The Midnight podcast.
Maybe that'll be the title. Who
Tanner
knows?
Stone and Rain Garcia. Bubbles Garcia over here.
Fuck yeah. All right, peace, guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye, brother.